The sun scorched the ground like fire that day. Heat waves rose from the asphalt, blurring the air, and people moved quickly from one shaded corner to the next. It was the kind of summer afternoon that made even the strongest wilt. In the middle of the city, at a quiet street corner, a little girl tugged at her mother's worn-out dress. Her cheeks were flushed red, her lips cracked with thirst, and sweat dripped down her small forehead. "Please, Mom," she whispered, almost too weak to raise her voice. "It's too hot. I can't walk anymore." Her mother, Anna, bent down and brushed the girl's damp hair away from her face. She forced a smile, though her heart was breaking. "Just a little more, sweetheart. We'll find a place soon." But the truth was, Anna had nowhere to take her daughter. No home, no cool room, not even $1 left in her purse. For the past 3 nights, Anna and her little girl, Lily, had been sleeping in the park. Anna had lost her job when the diner she worked at shut down. Rent went unpaid, bills piled up, and the landlord had finally thrown them out. With no family nearby and no savings, Anna carried Lily's small backpack and tried to pretend they were on an adventure. But Lily wasn't fooled. She was only 7 years old, but she knew hunger, she knew thirst, and she knew when her mom was crying silently in the dark. The heat wave had made things worse. Public shelters were full, and the few places that offered free water were crowded with desperate people. Anna tried her best to shield Lily, but that afternoon, her little girl's body trembled as though she might collapse. "Mom," Lily whispered again, her tiny hand clutching Anna's fingers, "I just want some cold water. Please." Anna's chest tightened. She looked around frantically, but the convenience store across the street seemed like a cruel reminder. Through the glass windows, bottles of cold water sparkled in refrigerators, but Anna knew she couldn't buy even one. She pulled Lily close and held her, whispering, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry." At that very moment, a man in a sharp suit stepped out of a black car parked at the curb. His shoes shone, his watch glimmered, and everything about him spoke of wealth and comfort. He was the kind of man Anna tried to avoid, because people like him never looked twice at people like her. But this man did look. He stopped mid-step, his eyes narrowing as he noticed the small child leaning weakly against her mother. He heard her faint voice, trembling with desperation, "Please, Mom, it's too hot." Something inside the man stirred. Without hesitation, he rushed forward. "Hey," he said firmly but not unkindly. "What's happening here?" Anna stiffened, pulling Lily protectively behind her. Shame flushed her cheeks. "We're fine," she lied quickly. "Please, don't worry about us." But the man ignored her words. He crouched down to Lily's level, his eyes softening. "Sweetheart, are you okay?" Lily looked up at him with wide, tearful eyes. "I'm thirsty," she whispered. The man stood immediately, strode into the store, and returned moments later with 2 bottles of water and a bag of sandwiches. He handed the water to Lily first, and she clutched it with both hands, drinking like she'd been wandering the desert for days. Watching her small throat swallow, he felt a pang he hadn't felt in years. "My name is David," he said gently to Anna, offering the food. "Please, let me help you." Anna hesitated, pride and fear battling inside her. She had learned the hard way not to trust strangers. But Lily tugged at her sleeve and whispered, "Mom, it's okay." Finally, Anna accepted the food with trembling hands. That single act of kindness changed everything. David was not just any man. He was a self-made millionaire, the owner of several companies. He had grown up in poverty himself, abandoned by a father who never cared. But unlike many who forget where they came from, David carried those scars deep inside. Seeing Lily and Anna that day reminded him too much of his own mother, who had once wept because she couldn't afford milk for him. David didn't walk away. Instead, he asked questions. He listened. And when he learned about their situation, he made a decision that shocked Anna to her core. "You're coming with me," he said firmly. "Not as charity, but because no child should suffer like this. I won't let it happen on my watch." Anna protested. "We can't. We're strangers. You don't know us." But David shook his head. I know enough. I know that your daughter needs help. I know that you're a mother doing everything you can. That's all I need to know." From that day, their lives began to change. David arranged for them to stay in a small guest house he owned. For the first time in weeks, Lily slept in a real bed, cool air humming from an air conditioner above. Anna wept quietly that night, both from relief and from the confusion of why someone so powerful cared about them. The road ahead wasn't easy. Anna struggled with guilt, feeling like a burden. She wanted to stand on her own, not depend on handouts. David understood this. Instead of simply giving her money, he offered her a job at one of his cafes. "You're strong, Anna," he told her. "You don't need pity. You need opportunity." Anna threw herself into the work. She started as a cashier, then as a server, learning quickly and earning the respect of her co-workers. Meanwhile, David became like an uncle to Lily, picking her up from school sometimes, teaching her chess, even attending her little art shows. But not everything was smooth. Anna faced whispers from people who judged her. "She's just lucky she caught his attention," some said. Others accused David of having selfish motives. These comments hurt Anna deeply. She questioned herself, worried about what ex.